Well, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, we met again and still with me, Abiratiza. Today, I'm going to share with you about my um, process of increasing my speaking skill by trying to utilize a certain website which can generate the topic or random questions about the topic that we can talk about. The questions will asking about many things, about our daily activities, about our hobby, about many things. So we can try to answer those questions by answering this question in a spoken way. So it can increase or it can help us practice our speaking skill. Maybe I'll try to answer all the questions correctly, but this is the process. Even though later, maybe we can answer the questions correctly, but try to keep speaking, try to not to mix our sentence with bahasa or try not to stop speaking, even though we cannot answer the questions correctly, but try to keep speaking in English. We can give a reason. We can speak anything in order we can practice our uh, speaking um, smoothly, something like that. Okay, I just want to share about the website that I will use to help us. The name of the website is called learnhip.com. Okay, yeah, you can see on the screen. If you type on Google search engine, just type learnhip.com slash random questions like this. So in this screen, there will be question. If we press the button, the start button, something like this. Okay, there is a questions appear or there is question generated by this website. Number one, were you a good school pupil or a bit naughty? Okay, I'll try to answer it. I'll try to answer these questions based on my experience. Were you a good school pupil or a bit naughty? Well, frankly speaking, when I was still school students, in my opinion, I was considered a very sweet boy. I was not naughty. I seldom, what is it, fought with my friend. I, if I'm not mistaken, it's very rarely for me to fight with my friends at that time. So I was considered not naughty. I was considered a good boy. What about you? Maybe you can share also your opinion. You can share also your experience about how is your characteristic when you were still student, especially when you were still student elementary school. You were still kid at the time. So were you naughty or were you considered a good school student? Okay, that's the number of questions. Now, number one. Next, when we press the next card, This is the second question, which is appear. Which classic car would you like to own? Frankly speaking, I don't have any car right now. If I, if it is just willingness. If someday I want to have a car, it doesn't matter the brand or what is it, the style. Yeah, maybe I like family car. It can be used to what is it? Can be used to take my family to go somewhere. Maybe it's okay for me because right now I don't have any car, so it will be very. I will be very grateful if I have a car, whatever the brand, whatever the style. I cannot answer the classic car that I would choose because, frankly speaking, I don't know about classic car. I don't know about I have no capacity to answer the kind of classic car. So if I get a car, I would be very grateful. If we press the next card, this is the questions which appear. Do you think there will still be newspaper in 5 years? Yeah, I used to buy newspaper when I was still young, when I was still job seeker. I used to buy newspaper because what I just want to look for the vacancy. I just wanted to look for the vacancy. Um, long time ago, the vacancy um, mostly advertised on newspaper. So, if I'm not mistaken, every Monday, the edition of the newspaper, which is published on Monday, will be full of vacancies. So I used to buy local newspaper on Monday. After reading some vacancies, after reading the vacancies that I consider what is it suitable with my um, graduation, what is it, education background, I will apply it, something like that. And the rest time after what is it, after reading those vacancies, maybe I will read some news on that newspaper. I just read the what is it, the headline that I interest. um Maybe I will not read about politics or sport. I just read about entertainment. I just read about maybe there is an accident or there is something like disaster which happened in my local area, something like that. So I used to buy newspaper a long time ago, but right now I turn to read news online. I use my cell phone to read news or other to seek other information. So I turn to read news or looking for information online. So and I think everybody, especially young generation, also do the same thing. They are not reading a newspaper anymore right now. because the news are on our finger right now. So we can read every kind, we can look for every kind of informations on our cell phone. It happened now, so maybe 5 years from now, newspaper will not be printed anymore. That's my opinion. So in my opinion, newspaper will not be printed, will not exist in 5 years from now. What about your opinion? Do you think that newspaper will be printed or will be published 5 years from now? You can try to what is it? Convey your idea. Just practice speaking. Next card. Do you think humans have already made contact with extraterrestrial being? Okay. What is it? I don't know for sure about this vocabulary. I look for the meaning on the Google X. Oh, I also use ChatGPT to help me understanding new vocabulary. What is it? Extraterrestrial. Um, maybe yeah. This is the definition. Extraterrestrial refers to anything that is beyond or outside of Earth, specifically in the context of life or objects originating from outside our planet. The term is commonly used to describe being, organism, or civilization that exist on the other planet or celestial bodies. In popular cultures, extraterrestrial are often depicted as intelligent life forms from other planets. Okay, maybe just like alien. Yeah, the term alien is often used interchangeably with extraterrestrial. Okay, so alien or can be used interchangeably. So the synonym of alien is also extraterrestrial um, creature. How do we pronounce it? Alien. Okay. Okay, back to the questions. Do you think humans have already made contact with extraterrestrial beings or alien? I don't know for sure. I, um, I remember one film which is starred by Will Smith, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Black in, sorry, Men in Black. It the film is about alien. Maybe the meeting or the contact of human beings and the extraterrestrial beings are only the story in the films. It is not real. Yeah, I think so. It is just imagination. I never see UFO. I never yeah, I think it is only a story in the film. So I don't think that humans have already made contact with extraterrestrial beings. Next, what animals live in the wild in your country? What animals live in the wild in your country? Um, some animal which is considered wild in my country are like tiger, um, and then maybe rare birds, and then elephant, crocodile, many more. Those are some animals live in the wild in my country. Are you a cat person or a dog person? What does it mean? I don't know for sure about the meaning. A cat person or a dog person? Is it related to a person who loves a cat or a person who loves a dog? Something like that? What do you think? Are you a cat person or a dog person? What does it mean? A cat person? Is it a person who likes cat or a dog person? Is it a person who likes dog? I will also look for the meaning uh, in ChatGPT. What is what is the meaning of a cat person or dog person? Okay. Okay. Actually, this is the term, the meaning of this term. The terms cat person and dog person are often used to describe people's preferences or inclinations toward either cats or dog as pets. These terms are used to highlight a person's affinity or preference for one type of animal over the other. A cat person is someone who tends to have strong preference of cats. On the other hand, a dog person is someone who tends to have a strong preference for dogs. Okay, so now I know the meaning. So yeah, just like what I predict for the first time, a cat person means someone who likes a cat, and a dog person is someone who likes a dog. So in my I myself like a cat personally. So I personally like prefer uh prefer what is it? I prefer cat to dog. I like cat better than dog because in my Islamic teaching or in my religion, a dog is considered haram. It is considered forbidden to be kept as the pet in my religion. I'm so sorry if you have different belief. So I prefer a cat to dog. I also have a cat. Frankly speaking, I also have a cat. This is my cat. Look at this one. This is my cat. Its name is what is it? Empoy. Its name is Empoy. It is the name is given by my daughter. So it is still kitten. yeah, it is still young, maybe around 2 months. Yeah, and I protect this cat well because um, actually uh, its mother had four uh, children, have four kittens, but three of them was bitten by its father. So I protect this cat very well. This is the only kitten which still survive until now. So I like cat. I like this cat. Boy. Okay, just do that. Yeah. If this is the question, are you a cat person or a dog person? So I like. I am a cat person. What about you? Are you a cat person or dog person? Okay. Yeah. This is what I want to share actually. So we can practice speaking by using this website. It is called learnhip.com. This website can create this one can create random questions so we can try to answer every questions which appear from the screen and just keep talking just to convey our idea. Maybe by practicing this kind of activities, our speaking practice, our speaking skill will be improved. I hope so. So start from now. If you don't have any partner to practice speaking, if you want to improve your speaking skill but you don't know how to start, so you can use this website learnhip.com to help you practice speaking by answering the questions which are generated by this website. Okay, I think that's all for today. I hope that this way of learning will also inspire you to utilize this website. Thank you for your nice attention. See you in the next video and goodbye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.